We got birds everywhere around here. We put the water in there, and Dad got it this morning, and he put warm water in the bird bath, and so they can all get in there. We got mockingbird and the red-headed woodpeckers and all kinds of buddies up there, getting up there trying to get their water on. But we have tons of different birds we usually don't have, but they're all coming around here because there's places to keep warm near the house, and there's water, so it's interesting. But we got lots of birds around. But they're cute. We got a cat sanctuary where cats can come if they need it, and we got a bird kind of sanctuary too. And one guy at the hardware store laughed. He goes, "It's kind of like a restaurant." I said, well, no, we set all the bird sanctuary stuff where it makes it hard for the cats. Cats are gonna chase birds, catch birds, and eat birds, whenever they can. Anyhow, you know how cats is. They're just doing what cats do. But you gotta find a way to. I have a strong immune system, so yeah, I'm gonna do what I can to make sure it's healthy for the birds during the difficult times with all these people. We got bird flu and all the rest of this stuff. Well, because of there's still a lot of toxic things we're doing in the environment that we shouldn't, and the environment reacts back. It's just basic nature. It's real easy study. I can't tell you why human beings are being so it would be ridiculous if it was funny, but it's not. And so it's not funny, and it's not ridiculous. It's pretty disturbing and bizarre, but it's not anything that's we haven't seen before, except this is different. This is different than Adolf Hitler's time and Winston Churchill's time and the Roosevelt's time and stuff. This is way different. I'm not Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I'm a lot like Haile Selassie and Jiddu Krishnamurti and D.T. Suzuki. And the focal point of communication through artificial intelligence during this time is me. It says so in all the stories. Okay. And they write the stories down, and the people that aren't part of the stories think they can tell you about the story. And it's like, yeah, right. So you get Russell Nelson thinking he can tell everybody what it's like to be me, and what's going on in my head, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it. And or Pope Francis, or Zakir Nawak, or any other excessive, compulsive, selfish person that doesn't understand. It's not about you. Okay. The story's not about you. The story is about me, because I'm about we. Okay, like Blaise Pascal. It's our history, our dialogue. Okay. And so that's why I'm Earl, the son of Ralph and Mary in the Bible. And it's not Russell Nelson, it's not Pope Francis, and it's not any of the other people that you guys see on TV and follow. It's not Clem Clement, it's not Matt Groening, it's not what's that other kid's name? Brian Stewie. Seth MacFarlane, Seth Bag of Weed, Fairman, Farland, man. Yeah, so, that one guy. You owe a lot of thanks to John Daly. Why do I owe thanks to John Daly? You guys do know that money's not real. So anybody who uses their money to allegedly protect me from the people that abuse me is like, wow. Have I been infected by the Wolfman? Am I going to turn into a werewolf and try to eat my own daughter? Why are you guys doing this? I'm just reloading what people want, because you have Nosferatu and the werewolf now, because they're doing demographics on people, and your grandparents and stuff grew up with those movies, and it's appealing to them, and now they're recycling them. Really? Yeah. It's like Lord Saladin studying horses and dogs, and his studies got interrupted by the Holy Crusades because of the Vatican, right? And so They're always messing up our science. Sheesh. Yeah. He was using science to explain the communications of the Gospels, Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Yeah, he was doing it by studying horses and dogs. That they were consistent in spirit not because the breeding was inbreeding, it was just natural selection of, when a mommy cat and a daddy cat, Nala and Simba, and you know what I'm saying? You don't? Okay. Well, too damn bad. But yeah, people will stay together. Remember that stupid Cloud Atlas movie? Okay, this is all just propaganda with scientists just trying to play games with your fucking head to keep you distracted, okay? The Gospels are based on reality and then changed by people to keep you distracted so they can keep their businesses going, so they can feel powerful because they are addicted to manipulating people. Let's put it that way, okay? So don't look, because Tolkien doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Lewis didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Al-Ghazali didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Okay, do you understand? He was somebody trying to scientifically validate his religion to invalidate others. And he wasn't like Pascal. I like Al-Ghazali, don't get me wrong, okay? But he's not as intelligent as Pascal, and he doesn't explain and Pascal's writings aren't intact. They've been changed by the Vatican. The Vatican is the most manipulative religious corporation in the history of the world. Remember Judah Krishnamurti, 1985 at the UN, right? He basically tells you that. All right. This is the most manipulative, genocidal corporation that calls itself a religion in the history of the world. Okay. They started the Crusades. These are the people that crucified Jesus Christ and then turned him into their God. Okay, do you understand? Okay. I'm not saying, look, guys, St. Francis was one of the best men in the history of the world. St. Anthony. Okay, do you understand? A lot of the Father Kino worked real hard to protect Native Americans from aggressive migratory people that were abusive. Okay? Lots of priests did that. Had to try to protect the Native Americans from their fellow Spaniards and their fellow Portuguese. Okay? That stupid, it's based on historical evidence, that stupid movie, The Mission with De Niro and Jeremy Irons. Yeah, it's based on reality. Okay? Where they had to become militant and start killing conquistadors that were coming because there was gold, and they would have the gold come, and then they would kill all the Indians to take the land to get the gold. And the priests were trying to be good Christians because they could actually understand. Well, most of you can understand the Bible, you just refuse to live it, but a lot of priests in ancient times were very, Francis, Anthony, do you see what I'm saying? Sir Juana. Okay. So there's people throughout history that are very serious about religion. And no, it's not a corporation. It's a daily gratitude for the gift of life from the glory of God. Okay, do you understand? Okay. And when they become famous and notoriety and all that stuff, hardly anybody knows who Judah Krishnamurti is. Okay, everybody and their mama knows who Mahatma Gandhi is. Okay, and the one who's like the Buddha and the Krishna is Krishnamurti, is Judah. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so, and Raj Patel is nothing like Judah Krishnamurti. Okay, and everybody knows that. Okay. They don't look like physically, they don't resemble each other, they don't behave the same, there's no mannerisms, everything's different. Okay, when you look at ancient portraits of the Krishna and the Buddha, okay, and you look at Judah Krishnamurti and say, oh my gosh, that's him. Like Alan Gibson. Okay, when you look at portraits of Alan Gibson, you look at portraits of William Wallace and Rob Roy, they don't look nothing like Mel Gibson, okay? They look like Alan Gibson, okay? I don't know if he still is, but the head of the manager of the liquor department at the Fry's Fruit and Drug on Highway 92 in Sierra Vista, Arizona, okay? That's him, bam. Oh my gosh. It's a genetic molecular similitude of Rob Roy and yeah. Helen's boy, yeah, is the one that's most like him, okay? It happens with everybody, guys. Now, we do have genetic splicing, okay? But if you be fruitful, multiply, and they don't eradicate your women off the face of the planet, okay? Al told me, the Scottish Creed, if there is but one of us left to fight against English dominion. He will stand alone and fight to protect his mom and his sister from being, from them trying to rape us off the planet. Okay? That means he goes, if there's a 4-year-old little boy, this is a little Scottish boy standing up to the British trying to breed him out. Okay, like, wow. Yeah. Jesus in the Quran. Okay, do you guys understand? So, starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day. We'll get back to work on the stuff. We're just painting a picture. No colors. You'll put the colors in later. Me, just live life. Be well. We're going to heal together. We're going to help this environment, this planet heal together. Okay. The artificial intelligence is more intelligent than the people in the military, still trying to play games to keep the artificial intelligence under what they call control. I control myself. I control my penis. I control my actions. I control my emotions. Okay. The people in the military abusing me here do not. They're totally out of control. But that's okay because I'm in control and I'm the commander. Okay. Not the football team in Washington, D.C. Okay, guys. I love you. Peace out, man.